Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve financial freedom, while others work hard their entire lives and still struggle with money? This is the central question behind the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. In this powerful and eye-opening story, Kiyosaki shares lessons he learned from two father figures in his life. One was his real father, highly educated, hard-working, and financially unstable. He calls him the poor dad. The other was his best friend's father, a businessman with little formal education, but a deep understanding of money. He calls him the rich dad. Both men worked hard, both cared about education, but their beliefs about money were completely different, and those beliefs made all the difference. The poor dad believed in working hard, getting good grades, and finding a secure job. He valued stability and avoiding risk. The rich dad, on the other hand, believed that financial success comes from understanding how money works. He encouraged learning through experience, taking calculated risks, and building assets. So, what is the key lesson? The rich don't work for money. They make money work for them. Let's break that down. Most people follow a traditional path. They go to school, get a job, earn a salary, and spend that money on bills, rent, and lifestyle expenses. This creates a cycle. Kiyosaki calls it the rat race. You work harder to earn more, but as your income increases, your expenses increase too, so you stay stuck. The rich dad teaches a different approach. Focus on acquiring assets. But what exactly is an asset? An asset is something that puts money into your pocket. For example, investments, rental properties, businesses, or anything that generates income. A liability, on the other hand, takes money out of your pocket. This includes things like loans, expensive cars, or even a house that costs you money every month. Here's the shocking truth. Many people buy liabilities, thinking they are assets, and that's one of the biggest financial mistakes. The wealthy focus on building assets first. They use their money to create more money. Another powerful idea from the book is this: don't rely solely on your job. Your job may provide income, but it doesn't build true wealth. Kiyosaki suggests that everyone should mind their own business, not in the sense of ignoring others, but in the sense of building something for themselves. Start investing. Create side income. Build something that belongs to you. The book also emphasizes the importance of financial education. Schools teach us how to work for money, but they rarely teach us how money works. That's why financial intelligence is so important. This includes understanding accounting, investing, markets, and the law. Because the more you understand money, the better decisions you make. Now, let's talk about fear. One of the biggest reasons people don't succeed financially is fear. Fear of losing money, fear of making mistakes, fear of failure. But according to the rich dad, failure is part of the process. The difference is simple. Poor people avoid mistakes. Rich people learn from them. They take action, even when they feel uncertain. Another key lesson is this: work to learn, not just to earn. Instead of chasing the highest paying job, focus on learning valuable skills. Skills like communication, sales, leadership, and financial management. Because in the long run, skills create opportunities, not just salaries. So, what does financial freedom really mean? It means having enough income from your assets to cover your living expenses. At that point, you're no longer dependent on a job. You have choices, you have freedom, and ultimately, that's the goal: to stop living paycheck to paycheck and start building a life where money works for you. So ask yourself,